Luke, you are my son. No! Join me in the dark side, and together we shall rule this universe. Never! And we're starting. Okay. So, this hour is going to be exciting. I'm going to be just basically listing. If anyone wants to talk, that's cool. What I'm trying to do is do a prep for this and do 1 hour of listing a day. I've tested everything that's going to be listed. The pictures are all taken. So basically, I'm just listing. So I can get quite a bit done in the hour. My goal every day is to list 250 gross. Hey, Don. And yesterday we did 425 and the day before 460. So we're going to get started. So like everyone else, the stuff you don't want to do. And that's what these are. These little pictures. I got off the Baggy Wall, Value Village, $1 each. There's 3 of them. So I'm just going to, and I've been avoiding listing them for the last 3 shows. So we're going to do those first just to get them out of the way. I'm going to make myself smaller. Yay! Excellent. I'm glad, Julie. I will also be keeping track here of the listing. I wish I could make myself the same size, but it's like screen go big, screen go small, screen go big, or screen go really big. Does that make me? Let's do this one. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Oh, it sold already. That's quick. That's nice. Yeah, I actually sold one of the cameras that we listed on the first day. So that was pretty good. That was over 100 American for that thing. So let's get started. I hope, Julie, that you're using or thought about using the different way that I showed to quickly do it. So anywho, let's get this over with. I'll do one and then I'll switch to something else. Thanks, Julie. So these things are actually Italian gold frame. What this one here I'm going to do, I'm just going to say country homes as well. 23K. And Italy vintage. Oh, great. Thank you, Don. So today we're onto a new box. Ooh, that's exciting. And it's F22. So here in the custom field, I put in my bin number. So over here, I have a bin, and that helps me track where all my inventory is, and I also put the month in, so I know when the price last changed. So let's go to the proper place, and let's do this one here, which is this one here. I think. Yep. And this and this. And this and this and this and this and this. That should be right. If anyone has suggestions on how they do it and how I might think about doing things differently, that's cool too. So as I showed before, I just use the same description and condition. Good use condition will have sign and marks from use. That's pretty fair for this one. Yep, that's it. Sure it is the same one. No, it's not. Ooh, that was close. Ignore the screen. Hey, Vicky. So what we're doing is we're listing. And I think the encouragement is to try and get people to list if they can. At the same time, I'm keeping track of everyone's amounts here. So hopefully this is the right one this time. Oh, what's going on? It's not showing it. Yeah, okay, that's much better. And these do not go for much. So what I did was just look at the solds, and I don't like listing things for under $14. So I'm just going to go $14.99. This is all on .com in USA and US funds, and this is my cheapest shipping. and I always do use business policies. I have a bunch of different shipping policies based on the weight, and I find that speeds things up a lot. I always have immediate payment. I don't do best offers. And basically that's one done. So this case, just to protect it a little bit, personally what I do is I just put I'll put a bunch of bubble wrap around it. With one piece of tape. Use one of the 1,000 baggies I have from Valley Village. Plop her in there. And then it goes in the bin. And done. One done. Yay. So, Julie, we're going to count that one you did before, because if it's sold already, it still counts. And it was today, so we're going to be good. So, I got one, and I'm at $15. And Julie, she's at one, and I don't know how much it sold for. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be on from 5:30 to 6:30, and I'll list what I can. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janet. Hopefully, I did put a. I wonder if did you get your wrench? Because it doesn't. I can't really tell from here. I tried to do the wrench. So the next thing we're gonna do is that hook kit. Now I'm not sure if I bought the wrong one today or not. I can't remember. But this was, I got this Value Village today. It's all sealed and everything. So sealed is awesome. Okay, so Julie, yours was at $50. And Janet, you're at $1 and $20. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Thank you for joining me. It's appreciated. And we'll do the next one here. Oh, I hope I bought the right one. I've done that before. 4101. Okay, there she is. Sell one like this. I'm going to sell it for $24.99. Let's just see if there's any competition. Usually I don't look for competition. Oh, is it blurry? Oh, I don't know. It could be because my wife is still working and we're sharing the bandwidth. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Let's see. Add the photos. Was it better last time you watched? I usually make sure the UPC code is correct because sometimes it's not. In this case, it is. I have a little scale next to me so I can easily see the weight. So this is 500. So I'm going to go down here. This one here actually is the correct one. It really should be 500 now. $24.99. To make sure everything is okay. Good. Oh, wait, I forgot my thing here. So in this case, since there is no condition, I just do combined because I have combined shipping on everything I do. And list it. Hey, awesome. Glad you, wait, see if I can figure this out. There we go. Awesome. That's great. Oh, I didn't save my feed from yesterday. I thought I did. Okay, so next thing. What else should I do? Okay, I'll show a weird one. Actually, I'll do this one here. So this one I got today as well. A buddy of mine at the thrift store, and I have quite a few friends at the thrift stores, and he gave me a whole bunch of these paddles that he found and he didn't want to sell. And I said, well, we checked this one, and this one's quite valuable. So I said, well, do you want them back? And he said, no, no, no. And I said, well, do you want a commission? He went, no. So I gave him a coupon, but it was so nice of him to do that. So I knew that sometimes these paddles actually have value, but I forget to check. So we just checked this one. Get rid of this and do the next one. So this one here is Douglas Pro Butterfly. I don't know if you can see that. It's Japan made too, so that's always a good sign. So let's just do that. Douglas Pro Butterfly. Just see if that brings up anything. On asking. Sold. So there's a couple. So if there's only a couple, and it might even be a little different. Star Peak. So if we look at this one here, does that not look the same? Right? Red on one side, black on the other. He has a bag. I don't have the bag. And I also don't have that sticker. But I could also kind of tell there was a higher end one just from the, the fancy woodworking. So this guy got 134 American. And I'm going to try and get the same. Hopefully this comes up on .com. No, it didn't. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is my first paddle that I've picked up. But I find that sometimes you can just tell quality right away. It just screams at you. Do you? Oh, that's awesome, Janet. So I have a few. I cherry picked the best one for this. I'm gonna say paddle because they didn't say paddle. And I'm gonna say tennis. And I don't like minus signs. And this one is also going to go in the same box. F22, November. Add my photos. Sorry if I just like verbalizing everything I'm doing. So I'm going to say the same one. Good use condition. We'll have signs and marks from use. And I think that's fair. There's no major damage on it. I don't know how much it was actually used. This kind of covers me for a lot of stuff. I've never really had a complaint yet for my description of the stuff. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so now since this one sold for 130, this one got 90. I'm a greedy bastard, so I'm going to go for 119, and I'll be really happy with that. And we'll see how it goes. Sometimes you never know. Hey, flipping sports guy. Okay. And this is fairly light, so I'm going to do the later one. Are we good? Are we good? I don't know what this AN thing is. Can you get rid of that? Knock on wood. Yeah, you never know. Like sometimes it's amazing. You put a high price on it, it sells right away. Especially with stuff you're not quite sure of. Like in this case, look at the range of prices. Right? Huge range. But this one's really good condition, and there's only one that this person's asking for. So I have no problem asking a bit more and dropping the price over time. Like for me, I'm definitely a slow dime person. So let's just get this listed. And actually, I'm just going to put it to the side for now, rather than putting it in the box. Done. So we're just going to update the list. If anyone is, if anyone's listed anything, let me know, and I'll put you on the chart. So. So I'm at 3, and what are we at here? 20, 40, 160. So 3, 160, and we'll keep going. We're quarter through, so time goes fast. And next. Yeah, since I started. Yeah. So now we're going to do something else that's a little unusual. So this week I picked up for $45 a ton of these, what are they called again? Viewmaster reels. And hey, Craig, and it turns out some of these are actually quite valuable. So I'm going to list some instead of just putting them in my my shelf for a long time. Let's go back here and then go view. Ooh, look at that. See, I've already been cheating. Disneyland. Tomorrowland. Oh. That spell. I know. Sold. We're going to go Terra Peak. Yeah, Sherry. Normally I don't list like this either. It's for the show. So what am I spelling wrong? Tomorrow. Oh, land. Just go Disneyland then. Let's see if we can find this one here. See, someone did the whole lot for 80. This is the one I'm looking for. Here it is. So I got these probably for like 10 cents each. And some of them are worth a lot more than this one. So let's ask, what do we think? $19.99. Do the pictures. So some of the reels I have are actually worth quite a bit, like 30 or 40. Now where is that? Oh, it's so small. That's what she said. Where is she? Looks like I took the pictures on a diagonal. What the hell's that? What is the set you have? Not sure. Are you talking about the Viewmaster? Because I have a bunch of better ones than this one. I thought this was a good one, but it's not the best one. So, whoop. Ignore the error. There. I didn't take a ton of pictures for these. Oh, look at all this crap. I don't want to do all this crap. I'm not going to do all that crap. Oh, yeah. Disneyland. So in this case, I'm going to say please. I'm going to say use condition. Now, obviously, these are being manhandled a bit. We'll have, I'm going to say not lots of marks, but look, we'll have marks and signs of use. I'm going to copy that in my life later. Now, where do I put this? Now, I'm going to actually not put, I'm going to put this on the shelf. And November, so I know when I listed it. It's for Disneyland. This is Tomorrowland. I'll do a different one in a second. Hopefully a better one. Okay. Let's do another one. I can create similar in this case. This one here, Expo 67. A519. So Expo 67. I'll see all the ones I'm picking are lower. That sucks. I should have done more research. And actually not on Etsy. I should though. So many bad things happen. These are all cheap. I'm not doing this one. I want a better one than this. Let's switch it up then. So this was something funny I picked up. I'm going to do this one. See this? This is actually a pop-up book of all things. Woo! Now, the only reason I picked this up is because it kind of it looked like that quality and looked very different. I think it was $6 for Viewmasters. Yeah, well, maybe I will do that. Maybe I still have all the pictures and everything. I don't get that. So let's do this one. Get rid of that. And this is by Lau. Oh, look, how did I do that? There. Hey, how come I can't find it now? This is what sucks. Go live. You can't find anything. Okay, so there it is. I really want to start with someone else's. I wonder if since I did this, it actually went off the end. Okay, this will do. All this. I don't do anything fast, and I'm definitely not free. It's also going to go on the shelf. Remember, now there's 2 sold, 40 and 35. So I'm going to charge shipping. So I'm going to actually do this one for $29.99. Now I don't know if this one qualifies for media mail or not. So I'm not going to do that. think it would though. Now, UPC code. That should be different. Do my photos. So my minimum that I usually try to sell stuff for is $14.99 plus shipping. I can say some. This is pretty good. Hi, Heather. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for everyone for coming in. And that's good. See here, I should probably have this page. I'm just going to do this. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to go back here. And I'm going to add. So now we've done 5. If anyone else has done some, I'll add you to the list here. I've been experimenting with different times for the thrift stores here in Ottawa. Because a lot of them right now are putting stuff out around 12:30 or 1, but they're not all the same. So I'm actually delaying some of my favorite stores until 12:30 or 1 and doing the, they're not bad. They're just not as good. I do those ones first and then hit them as they're putting stuff on the shelves. It's so far my small experiment has been working. So I got to do math here. So that's 40, 160, 180, 210. 210. $210 and almost half over. Almost at the goal. Okay, so let's do a camera. So I have quite a bit of success with these 35mm cameras. What I do is I just make sure that they work, and then I list as that. So let's start then. And then sure shot 85 zoom. Yeah, I always wonder about that too. Wait, I guess I should click these things, right? Oh, I'm confused. There we go. So if I'm doing a box and bag, how do I put that in shipping? Yeah, I've always wondered about that too. I put it as a I put it as a envelope. Okay, so let's go to sold. Now for this camera, I probably paid about $5 or $6. I can't quite remember. And I bought it just this week. So the first thing is we make sure it's the same damn thing. And mine does come with a case. Let's pick this one here. And we're going to do the same price. No, Julie, I'm cheating, right? Because I've done all the testing and all the pictures and everything. Normally, I'm not this fast. Normally, I pick something up, put it back down, just like I did a couple times already, because it's a pain. So, 2 November Now for cameras, I have one already done. Camera. Could use condition powers up, but can't fully test. So for your turns, if camera has an issue, ships without battery. Because I'm not going to develop film of these things. So what did I say? 69? And in this case, it's going to be the lower weight one. And I do returns. And do my pictures. Make sure I pick the right camera. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah. And then I already copied this, but I'm going to do it again. And bada bing, bada boom. For cameras, I like to show the as you see here, I like to show the inside as well. And I show it that when it has the fully extended lens. Yep, that's good. Yeah, here, I'll do this again. Yeah, I find that too. Like I always use cell similar unless it's really something unique. The only issue is sometimes now with all the, all the different attributes, people can pick weird things, but usually after the show, I just double check everything, to be honest, just to make sure I didn't screw it up. Okay, so show something different. So I sometimes pick up these handheld games, especially if they're cheap enough. And this is Pro Bridge 310. So I don't know how well I showed it, but there it is. And we're going to go this one here. I don't like it when people use the capitals. Here it is. So I got this cheap. I would have got it for $5 maybe. So I'm going to go $24.99 on it. And change this. I find that, I don't know if anyone else finds this, but I find, like, it has the default thing here. I find it doesn't do anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I don't like I don't like them. All looks good. This is the one I use all the time for these kind of items. This one has some scratches on the screen. UPC code I don't have. Get rid of that. It's going in the same place as all the rest. Blah, blah, blah. And done. Squirrel. Awesome. I'll have to catch that. Oop, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There you go. So you're talking about doing the drafts when you're in the store. I did that a few times. I just I don't necessarily list soon after I pick something up. So I'm going to stop doing it. Okay. So let's look. Let's update the list. I don't know if anyone's listed. Hopefully someone's listed. So what am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's update the chart. And I was at 210. I added 2 more. So it's 280, 305. No one checked my math. I am confident. All right. Should get rid of this. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's funny. I find that a lot of it's funny how different value villages have different stuff. Like one of the ones I like for toys is all phone screens as well for the electronics section. And some places are good for cameras, and some places are good for vintage art, and it's all different. Like I'm not sure if like I kind of used to think that they were basically getting the stuff at that store and then putting it out of that store, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Oh, yay! Excellent. Thank you, Janet. Two at 65. So far we've almost done 400 bucks in listings in this show, and still got some time left. Okay, so what should we do next? Garmin. I don't pick up the Garmin. I don't get rid of the I don't do the Garmin Nuvi ones, but once I will check out Garmin, especially if it's like a hiking GPS. This is not that. This is for your laptop. So Garmin mobile. There she is. Couple sold. Those are askings. Let's take the solds. I want the most. I want the most. I'm gonna pick this one, but I'm gonna do. What should I do? Let's do 49. Basically, try to get upper prices. This one's pretty light. Pretty sure we're good at that. Yeah. So I can do the low one. And I can do this one again. Tested and works, good use condition. We'll have my ships without batteries. Yeah. Oh, I get rid of that because there's no batteries. Like I said, this kind of covers me too, in case there is some marks on there. I think this one's actually pretty well unused, to be honest. If it was a little bit better, I would say probably hasn't been used. Here we go. And I'm just going to double check the UPC code. Yeah. This one's going in F22 again. Get rid of this. And the punctuation. Perfect. Done this one. Next. Oh, Janet, too bad. Oh, Dawn, you've done some. Oh, excellent. Oh, I don't even have you on here, Dawn. How did that happen? Okay, so Dawn. 3 at, where'd you go? 32. Thank you for participating. Yeah, Craig, I look at your store and I'm still beating you on listings. You got close. You got close. Okay. I'm sorry, Don. Oh, good. I'm glad some of the videos that helped you 519. We're always learning. So I picked up this lens. I picked this up maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And this is one of the things I've like, what on earth is it? I don't really know. But unfortunately, this isn't the super high-end one. No, that does not. That does not count. But I know how well that supposedly works. But I am lazy. So just to show you how excited I got. And this better show up this time because I'm getting a little pissed about that. Acme Pro. Look at this. 640, 560, even 300 American is like, oh my God. It's like, oh. But you see, these are number 4s. And this is a number 3. So it's not quite as good. Just one number difference, right? I don't trust that one. Here it is, 150, 130, 80. So here, finally get this listed. This kind of is helping me with the show a bit too, is just getting some of this stuff listed that's been sitting around for a while. Especially the stuff you don't want to do. So there wasn't a lot of solds. And I just want to make sure it's the same thing before I list it. Is this the same thing? No. So that one's 7.5. Mine's, I was going to point. I guess you can't see me from behind. So see the bottom bit there? Here? There's the 6.5. Mine's actually 7.5. 5.5. Okay, I can't see one. So we're going to steal this listing. I mean, borrow. Yeah, nativity sets are really good. Yeah, you know, it's you never know what you're gonna find. So I don't know where they gained that 163 from. Oh wait, I found it. Okay, 5 F 163. This is what really slows you down sometimes with this stuff. So what's 7.5 into? So what was theirs? Theirs was 6.5. Yeah. Okay, that is right. So mine's 7.5, which is 190 millimeters. Cameras are great, but they do take some more work. 4x5 standard. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea. So I'm going to take that out. And then get rid of the vintage. and go in the same place. Now I'm going to really bubble wrap it so I don't have to worry about it. And do this. And here she is. Hopefully there's not too many pictures. No, it's good. This is when you have to be a little more careful with these attributes. Okay, so I also have one that I use just for lenses. Good use condition. Obviously, there's no that. There's no scratches or mildew. I did test the aperture of it, so free returns if there's an issue. Because I really like this thing's complicated. I don't even really understand what it's for. So go back to this. Ooh, and this is heavy. Yeah, it just barely gets into the next category. This is why I like flat having shipping policies. It just speeds things up so much. And I get bored so quickly that I have to grind and go fast. And just grab this one. Plus up there. And get rid of that plus. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I didn't do a price. So this one's a little harder to price. What I'm looking for is to see if there's another 7.5. Oh, here's one. So they got 91. You know what? I'm going to be happy with 109 because it's so weird. I'll have really good is that it? Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. Some questions. Where are you? There's a good one here. Taxes. Okay, so obviously contact Revenue Canada, but I think the rule is if you're selling 30,000 gross, and I can't remember if that's per quarter. I'm not selling that amount, so I'm not worrying about GST. Now, income tax I pay, but also the other fact is that a lot of the stuff I'm selling to is actually Americans, so that wouldn't be included in that amount. But you should contact your accountant and contact Revenue Canada because that question is something I worry about as well. I don't think, Craig, I don't think you do GST and all that. Yeah, I really like those guys too. Yeah, I'm in that chat quite a bit. They do a lot of the magazines and stuff I don't really do, but it's still good. What's your niche? So I don't know if you're asking me or someone else, but I do literally everything. Literally, I was looking at men's Depends today to see how much they were worth. There wasn't quite enough margin for me, but I totally would have bought that if there was enough margin. So I don't care. People need their stuff. As we listen to, as we listen to the US, we don't charge. Yeah, I don't know how that works. We're just going to leave that one because that one's complicated. Okay, I got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. So let's see how we're doing here. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at 9, and I did 2 more for 50, 160, 470. So I'm at 9 listings, 475. I don't know if you guys can see that. If anyone else is listed, let me know and I'll add you. Okay. I really there was a lot of complaints when eBay started collecting the taxes for the Americans, but I really wish we did that here in Canada too. Just we wouldn't have to worry about it. I have no problem competing on the same turf as any other store, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. As long as I'm not breaking the law, of course. Yes, I pay my income tax. I hope everyone else does. Because if you want to grow, I hear this a lot. Oh, I don't want to grow too much because I have to go, pay taxes. And it's like, no, taxes mean that you're making money, and that's good. Big businesses don't worry. They don't stop themselves from growing, so they don't have to pay more tax. That's my opinion, anyways, from a government city. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit more done. It's 8 minutes left. What have I been avoiding? Okay, I've been avoiding this damn thing. These are one of those old brick telephones, and I've had this one for a long time. Okay. Let's get rid of this and this and this. So this is a Motorola. And brick phone. Hey Susan, thank you for joining. Yeah, the prices for these guys are all over the place for these brick phones. So we'll just take a look. Like, look at that. Like, isn't that crazy? It's the same one. But even then, isn't this crazy pricing? 400, like, this is all American, right? Now, it's been damn hard to figure out this model, but I know this model isn't as good. What I was using was, see how the ear hole thingies? It's a 3x3. So I've been trying to do that. Hopefully this one. Last time I looked, there wasn't, and that's why I gave up. Else, the other thing with this one is I can't test it. Okay, this is close enough. Is that close? Is that it? That's why I've been avoiding this. No, this is not the same thing. This is what can be really frustrating. And believe me, I looked for a model number on this. Ooh, no, back. I'm blind. Also, my antenna is busted. So that's not very good either. Two more seconds, and then I'm going to list it. That's not it either. Okay, screw it. We're listing it. And I'm not going to ask for a super high price. If someone gets a good deal, then good for them, because I want it out of my house. And believe me, the model number is not there. I looked and looked and looked. Okay. Okay, this is going to have to be really not tested. Actually, so not tested. No way to test. Antenna. How do you spell that? Thank God for Google. Antenna. Busted. Damaged. Definitely not in good use condition. Lots of that, and then the batteries. And go unknown if battery. Okay. And F22 like the rest. This is pretty simple, but I'm going to keep it as that. And we're going to not ask for the moon here. And if it sells quickly, so be it. Because the ones that are super expensive are definitely not this. And, you know, honestly, sometimes you do take a chance that something is super special. Yeah, $79.99. No, this price is probably is way too high. So it's going to drop. But we'll just start with that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, bye, Lisa. I know it's too late, but yeah. How much time is left? It's 2 minutes. Can we get one done in 2 minutes? Fishing line. In fact, I might already have one listed. So I'm just going to see if I can do it real quick. Airflow. It's like this one. This is 6 and 7 and 6, 7, 460 grams. And here. I don't know about anyone else, but my vision is slowly going. 1, 6, 3, 0. Oh, excellent. There you go. Updated. Thank you for playing along. And we're going to get rid of these. And I'm hoping, yeah, this is it. See, I don't like, who cares about the color? Yep, good. And boom. So when I'm done, I'm actually going to just double check all my listings to make sure I didn't rush through one. And that's it. That's 6:30. So we're going to do one final count. Thank you for everyone for playing along. Okay. Listings. So let's just make sure I do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I did 11. And I'm not going to count that as 79. I'm going to count that as 50. So 100. So 5, 75. So the grand total from the show. So I did 11 for gross of 575, which is much higher than our 250. Excellent. Then we have Julie. She did 1 for 50. Janet, 3 at 85. And Dawn, 3 for 32. Thank you very much for playing along. Like I said, I'm doing this to help me as a little bit to just make sure I list. Because I actually get quite a bit done, even though it's just an hour. I think it helps. So, and I'm trying to keep things a little diverse if I can, rather than 1,000 of the same things. So that also gets me to list stuff. So anyways, thank you very much. And I'll see you all later. And I'll figure out how to end this. There we go. Bye.